are a lot of things to talk about on this trip, but the main focus will be business with the threat of President Donald Trump's tariffs hanging over everything.
Mexico is Arizona's biggest trading partner. Billions of dollars in goods cross the border every year. Every truck that rolls into Nogales or Douglas means jobs, paychecks, and food on the tables across the state. But all that depends on what happens to the U.S.-Mexico-Canada agreement, the free trade deal signed under Trump's first term. It's up for review next year, and the threat of new tariffs could complicate those discussions.
These types of trips do matter, and as you know, to make them successful, you really just have to kind of set clear expectations of what the regulatory environment is going to be. It's not going to be, no one's going to have the rug pulled out from under them, you know, if doing business in Arizona or our company's doing business in Mexico.
That's Danny Seiden with the Arizona Chamber of Commerce. He's a guy who spends his days trying to convince companies that Arizona is worth betting on. He says the pitch is simple. Arizona's open for business and Mexico's the front door.
Our economic development pitch to a lot of companies is access to Mexico and the Mexico market. So again, the governor, I think, is going to make it clear what happens in D.C. happens in D.C. Here in Arizona, we're going to be friends with Mexico. We're going to work with you.
Governor Hobbs said pretty much the same thing before taking off, that Arizona and Mexico's futures are tied together. In a statement, she said, by working together, we can forge a path forward focused on mutual prosperity and security. Along with trade, Hobbs plans to talk about water conservation and border security.
And the meetings are expected to run through Wednesday, and we are told that no taxpayer money will be used to pay for the private business officials who are joining the governor. In the newsroom, Dennis Welch, Arizona's Family.